And a good morning and welcome to the GDFL Netball Show. Well, round one, all over and done and dusted. We're going to go through the results in just a moment and we're into the season. With me this morning, joining me on the panel is Kristy Krywula. Kristy, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm very good.
Fantastic. So your team had a good win on the weekend?
Had a great team. Had a great win on the weekend.
Excellent.
Yeah, I sort of didn't I did expect it and didn't. We were missing a couple of players and I thought, touch and go.
Yep.
I knew Anarchy had picked up a couple of defenders from last year. But at the end of the day, we got home by 10.
Great.
So really good start to the season.
Round one's always good to get that out of the way and have a win. Yes. Confidence for round two.
Absolutely. And what did you do this weekend?
I had a very busy weekend just preparing the interleague, which we'll talk about later on in the show.
We will. Now, the first game off the top, Inverleigh 52 defeated Geelong West 25. What do you think about that one? You thought?
My thoughts with that is fantastic effort, I think, for Inverleigh to score over 50 goals. I don't know that they will have done that in a long time. Unfortunately, Geelong West didn't come away with the win that they wanted round one, but I think they're improving as well. 25 goals, that's an all right effort. So good on Inverleigh for having a great round one win.
Well, of course, Inverleigh picked up the goal attack from East Geelong last year.
Yeah, she had a fantastic game scoring the majority of goals there. So she's obviously one to watch for defenders throughout the season.
Absolutely. Amy shot 32 goals there out of their 52. Tori Miller only shot 12. Tori, what are you doing? I pumped you all up for it and then you only shoot 12 goals. Come on, girl. Damn. But anyway, we'll move along. Of course, the second game, East Geelong and Anarchy.
East Geelong, no one better to talk about it. Tell us, what was the game plan? What worked well? What can you improve on? Oh,
look, there's a few things we can improve on. I've made a few notes and we'll talk about that at training we've already spoken about that at training actually, and we'll improve on that our game today.
You've already trained this week?
Absolutely.
Oh, fantastic.
Absolutely, of course we have. Come on, girl. Look, 40 goals in 60 minutes. I would have liked a few more goals. I think probably our accuracy let us down a little bit, but that's something we can work on. It's the first time we've had the team together, and you can just see there down the bottom there a bit of film footage of the game. But look, taking nothing away from Anarchy, they're a really good team as well. Lucy Vircher and Morgan Mitchell in defence. Those girls played a great game. Really tough to get over them. They're young, tall, long arms, and they're all over the place.
And you obviously had some players out on the weekend. How will they fit back into your team this week, and was that a bit of a loss having a player out? Yeah, look, we were missing Beck Ma. She wasn't available on the weekend, but she'll be available later on today against Winchelsea, which will be a big pickup for us. Yeah.
Justine Radford played a great game in the centre court as well.
So she'll go back to what position now?
She'll stay where she is, wing defence.
Oh, yep.
That's where she plays, and Beck will go into the centre. And look, I have to take my hat off to our young goalers, Shay Rowbottom and Melissa Bragg. Played a great game, both of them. Still getting used to each other and what's required on the court.
Yep.
But they're slowly getting it together, and as the season goes on,
that'll take a couple of weeks. I think we need to move on to the next game.
Oh, do we? Oh, okay. Next game, Bellpost Hill 48 defeated Winchelsea 39.
This is an interesting one. I was glad I tipped this one on the weekend, having heard a couple of rumours about players that they've had come into their team and different things that they're trying out in their team for the season, which is good. I'm not sure exactly if Winchelsea had their full side. But that's a good win for them, good round one win. They will be competitive this season. I will expect them to see them in maybe top half of the ladder, I will say. So good on them. And we were discussing before, supposedly they've got also had a player out on the weekend who will bring a lot of strength to that team again. Yeah,
absolutely. Bellpost Hill missing their goalkeeper on the weekend, and from the way Terry talks about it, she's like a shoe-in for the interleague side. But you can have a look at her and see what you think.
Definitely.
But we'll talk about that later. And Winchelsea, Julia Knott didn't play for Winch on the weekend. She was a big loss. I think she's probably come back this week. And Belinda Todd. Belinda, of course, a stalwart of the Winchelsea A-grade side for the last however many years, coming back and playing in B-grade on the weekend. So good to see Belinda back on the court there. So, yeah, good win for Balbo still, and I think you're right. We'll see them in the maybe top 3 or 4 come into the season.
Right.
All right, here we go. Not yet. Belmont defeated Bannockburn 39-32.
I don't know a lot about these two teams, so I will be interested to watch them as the weeks go by. Certainly in the last couple of seasons, they haven't been up in the top teams, but they have been competitive. And Belmont Lions, last year I was particularly impressed with their 2 goalers who worked extremely hard, and we played them in one game, and we certainly had a tough half of a game. So, and I know they have a lot of young girls in their team. So if they continue to work hard, score 39 goals, that's great. And they need to probably aim high and also aim to be consistent with their netball.
Yeah, no, I agree also. And we'll see how they go, further down the track a couple of weeks from now and see what results they get.
Yeah.
Werribee 51 defeated North Geelong 26. You would expect Werribee to beat North Geelong, and if you speak to Lynn up at Werribee, Werribee are even stronger than what they were last year. But I don't know about that because, their coach is sitting next to me and she's not coaching this year, so I don't know how they can be stronger. But anyway, that's what Lynn reckons.
Let's not doubt Werribee at all. Round 1, but let's not doubt them at all. They will be strong again, and they will take some time to readjust, get a couple of games in. I know there was also a couple of players out on the weekend there. Aisha is not supposed to be playing this season, but stepped back into the side. Again, Jenny was away on the weekend, a couple of other players out, but their defence did extremely well, and Amanda didn't play in A-grade last year, so it'll take her a bit of time to get used to playing against A-grade. Playing against A-grade goalers again, but she's working really hard, and I know Casey's helped her out a lot with her defensive work, and look, if she can learn from Casey, she'd be the best defender to learn from. So, and again, the goalers got in the best, and Danny Stewart had another fantastic game. So.
And the last game, Corio 65, absolutely thumped Thompson 8.
Thompson, I feel for them. I feel for them. Good on. I do.
Do you?
Oh, they beat us last year, but I feel for them. There's nothing worse having a team that won the grand final last season to then come out round 1 and only score 8 goals. Unfortunately, they don't have the strength down there that they need, but well done, Corio, and watch out.
Absolutely. Corio, team to be reckoned with. We'll go for a short break and we'll be back in just a moment.